Greetings and welcome to Office Hours with Dr. G. I'm your host, Dr. G, and I am so glad you could keep our appointment. I know it's been a while, y'all, but tonight we're back. We're back with Empress Chakra, Rarebird Ningrat, and members of the Clan Mother Ambassador Committee who are going to discuss some requirements for those of us who are looking to become Clan Mother Ambassadors. Yes, we have representatives here who are going to be able to share with us requirements, classes, how to register, what's going to go on beyond that, the sovereignty classes and the like. So get yourself some paper and pen or pencil if you still use pencils, and prepare to take notes. Again, we're going to be talking to Empress Chakra, Rarebird Ningrat, and mostly her team, her clan members, her Clan Mother Ambassador Committee. They are going to do most of the talking and sharing with us what we need to know to take the next step. You've been hearing a lot over the last year or so about what was coming up. Well, now they're ready, ladies, empresses, clan mothers, matriarchs, ready to get us on the right track to go to the next level. So without further ado, I'm going to be bringing them on, having a little bit of technical difficulties with some of the participants. Seeing them, but we're going to bring them on nevertheless and get started. Again, like I said, it's been a while since I've been on Tuesday night, but I'm so glad to come back with this particular show. All right, y'all. Welcome. How you doing, everybody? Yeah, gotta tell us what that. I know that's the greeting, right? We got a little. So we're having some a little bit of a technical. Let me make sure I got people added to the stage. Let me add everybody to the stage that needs to be on here. And don't have Empress. She's having a little issue, but let me see those smiling faces. So yeah, that's me. Okay, y'all. So I kind of cut it short. The music was still playing, but welcome to Office Hours with Dr. G. As I said, it's been a minute, y'all. I haven't been on for a live for Office Hours probably for over a month. I've been doing me. I've been, sometimes you have to regroup and revive yourself or whatever. I had not a little, but I had a loss. And a lot of times people say, oh, you don't think it affects you when it's pets. But I had my little fur baby of almost 15 years who transitioned. And that was kind of hard, you know what I mean? And didn't feel like doing anything. So, but here I am back tonight. Thank you all for coming on. Let me see. Is that Empress? Let me see.
Love and light.
Love and light. There she is. I'm gonna put her up here. Put you up here. How are you?
I'm doing well. So they're going to be transferring. Let me see how many we got right now. I've got about 4 or 5 of them going to transfer over. They were on my Zoom link so that we could all be together.
Well, we have space for one more, but the rest of them can log in. But I'll have to, when we get 9 on, then somebody will have to come off so that somebody else can come in.
Okay, this is what I'm going to ask you guys to do. Miss Bay and Miss Pamela, if you guys could just log off, because I need Lady Dancing Son and Vinay to come on, because they're over the High Council, and I need them to come on to talk about the master's program. And so if you guys don't mind, this is nothing personal. That's why I had them over here with me, so that everybody could be on. But we're gonna have to do a little things going on. So if you
Well,
guys,
you all can stay in the back. You can log, but you can stay off. Just come off of the live, but you can stay there in case we want to bring them back. We don't want to. I don't want to. You don't have
Yes.
to Yes, go
Yes.
completely.
okay, thank you, and I appreciate your cooperation. Let me see. So let's see. We've got Lady Dancing Son and Renee needs to come on.
So I see someone named Monica. Monica is in the backstage, but that's not Lady Dan.
Can you let Monica into the backstage for us, please?
Do you want her on screen?
No, no, because
Oh, she's in the back.
She's in the back.
Yes.
If you see Renee, please.
She's the only one back there right now.
Okay, so she's gonna, and then you should see Lady Dancing Son and Pata.
Not yet. Not yet. They have not logged on.
Wait
a minute. Here's Miss Patola Beck. Okay, I think she logged off, right? All right.
She should be on the back because we have to bring her back in for the presentation.
Well,
Pamela,
she needs to log back in, but she just needs to stay in the back. She needs to log back in, but I just won't bring her on until you all are ready.
Okay.
Y'all listen, we trying to get this thing together. And those of you, look, while we're doing this, share, especially you sisters. Please let the other sisters know that we are doing this. Thank you all for talking about Rod Hayes, but this isn't about Rod Hayes on Black Magic, sister. We trying to get people to be sisters to be on this particular show to hear this information. Appreciate you, but let's stop trying to push somebody somewhere else. Okay, appreciate you. Yeah, I really do. But in this case, there's information that is timely. It has time constraints on it. So you got to get this. If you hear about this in 2 weeks, you've been past the date. So let's get as many sisters on here, matriarchs on here as we can tonight. So share. Thank you. Thank you for those who said you shared. Thank you for Lioness Den and everybody else who has shared. Thank you. I appreciate that because this information is vital. And I'm going to get this information just like you are. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it because, a lot of things we've been waiting to see what was coming next. And this is the next. All right.
Okay. So I think I went back. I think it let me in to do the live stream on YouTube. I think. Let's see.
Well, we are on YouTube right now on our channels. But not, if you want to share it to your personal YouTube, you can do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. So let's see.
In settings, it should allow you to share to your own channel.
Yeah, it did. I'm trying to find out where there's my camera.
Okay, we've added Lady Dancing Son.
Okay, if you could let her in, please. Okay, and then Patar can be if you could let him in because he's gonna be with Bending Babu. They're gonna actually put him in the back room so that when it's time for Legacy to speak, then and Bending Bamboo. Can you guys hear me?
Let me see if I'm gonna remove him from the stage. Let me see if Brother Bending Bamboo, I'm gonna use this to remove you from the stage, but I'm hoping it puts you in the back. If it doesn't, just log back in and you'll be in the back. All right.
Right.
Yes, ma'am.
I've never had to do this before.
For Legacy and all the Patar and Bending Babu go in the back until it's time
to log back in.
Yeah, and then who else is Legacy? Who else?
All right, y'all.
What about Divine Feminine Frida? Will she join as well?
Yeah, she needs to come to the forefront. Lady Dancing Son can go in the waiting room until we get ready to do that part.
Well, we have room on here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2 more.
Okay, well, that would be for Frida and Monica.
Okay, so Monica, you want her on the stage?
Yes, she needs to be up front.
Okay, so here we are.
And then we've got Frida.
When she comes, she's not here.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Katrina. Okay. Go on, Dr. G, and let Dr. G Frida. Katrina is coming.
Okay.
To be on the forefront with the matriarch.
Well, we have one more space.
Yeah, that would be for her.
Okay. Very good. So if somebody lets her know to log in, I'll see her when she logs in. And if you could ask the brother, the two brothers to log in, they'll just be in the kind of green room until we're ready to pull them in. All right. So we're going to talk tonight about some upcoming classes, some exciting classes. I think a 6-week class that you all have as a prerequisite.
I am. You need to go log in Dr. G's channel, please.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. A class, and I'm not sure, Empress, if you want to start.
Okay. Give me 1 second here. I'm like you, Dr. G. I'm kind of rusty with this. I was able to log into the live stream for YouTube, and I'll do that shortly so we can get started.
Okay. Divine Feminine, is that who we want on the stage?
Yes, that's correct.
All right. All right. There she is.
There she is. And we got one more person, Katrina.
No room for her at this time, but she can log in and be in the back.
Lady Dance's son be in the back until it's time?
Well, Lady Dance's son, what's going to happen is I'm just going to remove you. Just log back in and then you'll be in the back, because it does. Apparently, I can't just. They ought to have a feature that says put somebody in the green room, but you can just remove. So you can log off and then log back in.
Yeah. And Katrina would take her spot.
Yep.
I have a question to ask. On my computer, I see an option remove from stage, so I could just remove myself from stage.
Well, yeah, you can remove. Like when I remove you from the stage, what happens is it doesn't put you in the back. You have to still log back in. That's the thing. Because that's what I was saying. They need to have it so you can put somebody in the green room from the stage, right? But anyway, y'all, thank you. We're trying to get this little, housekeeping technical stuff together. So please, give us some grace for that. Because the information is something that needs to really get out there. And I was reading up on what you all do with regards to the clan mothers, and I thought, well, this is exciting, very exciting. And we have added some information, and when you get into it in the description of the show, so please go back to whether you're on Facebook or YouTube, and there's going to be links there for what they're going to be sharing with you. Just want to let you know that. I hope I did it right. All right. With that, Empress.
All right. I think I got it right now, Dr. G. We'll see in a minute. I might have to go on YouTube and delete some stuff. It's been a while, Dr. G. Thank you, first of all, for allowing us to come and bring all these wonderful updates and what's going on with the matriarch and what's going on with the 12 steps to sovereignty. And we're going to be rolling out the master program, which we will talk about last. But I'm not going to be center stage tonight because you know what? I'm not the one that's in charge of the ambassadors. Okay. They are here to speak for that themselves. And so with that, I'm going to be quiet and introduce you to Erica first. And then Erica is going to introduce you to the Clan Mother Committee. And we're going to go from there. Would that be okay with everybody?
Yes. All right. Greetings, everyone. Greetings. Today is a very special day for us. We are excited. We just came off of a great event this on this past Saturday. So we are all amped up. So today I will introduce you to some of the ambassadors for the Clan Mothers. And we do have one more that's backstage, Miss Potolo Bay. She will come center stage as well. So I'll start first with the chairs. The head chair, Copper Ama, and Chief Ama. So you could come off of mute.
Erica,
Okay.
yes. If y'all could put me in backstage so that she can come center stage, that's fine with me because I'm not going to be saying anything right now.
There's no one else back there.
Miss Porter Bay.
Miss Potolo Bay, yes.
Potolo Bay.
She's not back there.
She's not?
No.
Okay.
So we can see if she could join again. All right.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I have her there. Her device is not connected.
Okay.
It says. So she needs to log off and try to log back in. But yeah.
And you can put me in backstage, Dr. G, so to bring her forward.
Well, she needs to get connected first.
Okay. We'll wait till she get connected and then we'll switch out.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you for letting me know that. All right. And we also have with us on the Clan Mother, with the Clan Mother Ambassadors, we have sub committees or teams. And so I will introduce you to first the communications and technology team. That would be Wild Dragonfire, and we'll talk more about that in one moment. I'll present a presentation. And then we also have the Health and Wellness Ambassadors, and then we also have the Enlightenment Ambassadors. Like I said before, we have the chairs, Copper Ama and Chief Ama. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen just to make sure. And then we'll get started. All right. And I believe we have, can everyone see my screen okay?
Not yet. It hasn't shown up as I should see it.
Let me try one more time. And what I do this one? All right. Are you able to see now?
No. Did you go under present and do click share screen? Because that's where it happens, and then it shows up here so I can click it on. So right now I don't see it. There should be a present, like a little plus sign.
You don't see it at all? It shows on.
But have you gone under?
Stop again. Say that again.
No. I'm just trying to see if I can open up the email.
I'll keep trying one more time just to see if it'll show. I can see that it's showing on my side. Is it showing on? No.
You literally have to click at the bottom, present, and then share under present. You click on whichever, whether it's slides or video or whatever you're sharing, and it will pop up here once you select it. So I don't see that.
Okay, so it didn't show on the when I did the window one. All right, just bear with me. I believe we can get that going. I don't know if I'm still sharing.
Well, I'm going. I pulled up the email. Let me see if I can share. Let me see if this is what you're sharing. Share.
Let's see if you have it. It's just a little bit different.
Wait a minute. Let me cancel this. Okay, let's try this again. And settings. I can share. Now this is a slide. I don't know whether that's showing. Is that what you were trying to bring up?
Yes, that's correct. So if you can go to the slide show, that'll be great. Thank you again.
Let me see how I get to the slideshow. Let me
It's
see.
at the top, the third from
Okay,
the right.
slideshow.
Yes,
At the top,
there
it
you
says
go.
start slideshow. Okay.
Yes. All right. Thank you. Thank you for driving tonight. All right. Welcome again, everyone. Sorry about the technical difficulties, but my name is Erica Eagle Firewater, and I'm the Clan Mother Ambassadors Secretary Chair. With us, we are 14 with 3 chairs, and we are here to give you more information about who we are and what we do. We are definitely hold the oath for regional Clan Mother Ambassadors, and will always nurture, love, and cherish all who come into our presence. We have our vision, our mission, and our purpose that we would discuss next. All right.
You have to, it doesn't move on its own, right?
No, you have to move it. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Again, we are the Tsalagiyi Clan Mother Ambassadors. This is our official totem pole. Next slide.
Okay.
We can go to the next. All right. I'm sorry. Introducing all of our matriarchs. The slide before that with the hearts. We have the chairs again, Copper Ama, Chief Ama, and I'm the Secretary Chair. While Dragonfire will go over all of the matriarch ambassadors for us. Go ahead.
Greetings, everyone. If I could get the previous slide back, please. Greetings, everyone. I am Wild Dragonfire, and I am one of the ambassadors, and I'm also the contact person for the communications team ambassadors. And our matriarch ambassadors are Pamela Anu G. Amaru. We have Prison Blue Horse, Miss Patolo Bay. We have Empress Purifier, Miss Divine Feminine Frida, Empress Mother Bear, Lady Turtle Dove, Isis Blue, Trinity Thames, and I Had. These are our matriarch ambassadors. Next slide.
Okay. Slide.
All right, our vision of trusted servants of the land to restore back to our culture and in our rightful places, land, and heirs. Our mission is to reconnect ourselves to copper-colored melanated DNA natural women to bring back alignment to our community. Our purpose is to secure a solid location for the people of the Tsalagiyi-Cherokee Nation Pure Foundation. And with that, we will cover a variety of topics to help you to govern, or not govern, but to be on your own square.
Greetings, it's Chief Ama speaking. The Clan Mother purpose. Our purpose is to gather and assemble clan mothers together to become organized in order to secure tribal adult. Teach clan mothers their worth and do the same. Spread the love and enlightenment. Every Sabbath, which is Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, ambassadors meet for the purpose to heal mothers from informant identity and to solve brain. Next slide, please. We will be presenting the 12 Universal Cosmic Law overview of classes. The first law is the law of divine oneness, law of vibration. The second law is the law of correspondence, law of attraction, law of inspired action, law of perpetual transmutation, and of energy, law of cause and effect, law of compensation, law of relativity, law of polarity, law of rhythm, and law of gender. The purpose of the 12 universal cosmic laws are a combination of science, metaphysics, and spirit that help people understand how universal intelligence is organized. They are an extension of the seven Hermetic principles, which come from the Kabbalah. The law are more like guidelines that can help people learn to get learn to let go of judging people and events and to understand the difference between positive and negative thoughts. And I yield.
All right. We talked about the matriarch classes. These are the classes that all matriarchs would take. And we have the 12 universal cosmic laws to start. Every matriarch began there. From there, you have the 12 steps of personal sovereignty. The legacy ambassadors will give us more information on the 12 steps to personal sovereignty. And after that, we have the 12 traditions. And Empress Rarebird has touched on that before and will give us more information as well. All of this, again, you will again be a part of, starting with the 12 universal cosmic laws. Again, matriarch classes, all women classes.
Okay, again, I introduce myself once more. I am Wild Dragonfire, and I am the contact for the communications and technology ambassadors. For the matriarchs, we do have sub teams that we are a part of, and I am a part of the communications and technology ambassadors. And my team members on this are Eagle Firewater, myself, Lady Turtle Dove, Miss Patolo Bay, and Divine Feminine Frida. And our mission for the communications and technology ambassadors is to bridge the digital divide by fostering a community of informed and empowered individuals who effectively utilize technology for communication, collaboration, and problem solving. Next slide, please.
Greetings, I am Patolo Bay, and I'm here to give the Enlightenment Ambassador Statement, the Wellness Mission for our team members. We have Ahet, Miss Carolyn, Trinity Thamus, Isis Blue, and Eagle Firewater on this team here. And the mission statement for them is to educate, empower, support our women to reach and maintain their peak health for overall wellness, to provide wholeness, centered learning opportunities for preventing lifestyle disease and promoting renewable conscious health, to support personal development, inclusion, and belonging for our women to live their best lives. This mission statement serves as a guiding framework for optimal well-being aimed to improve the individual and family. It all starts with you. Let's get started. Let's be the legend. Next slide, please. And here we have the Health and Wellness Ambassadors, Youth and Wisdom Committee mission statement. And the team members are here: Prism Blue Horse, Empress Purifier, Pamela, Anu, G, Amaru, Eagle Firewater, and Miss Patolo Bay. And our mission is to help and guide our youth to see the beauty, talent, and excellence within them that may have been dormant, tapping into their God consciousness, letting it flow from the inside out, no longer being led from the outside in. The greater part of self-wanting to introduce itself, allowing them the courage to make the necessary changes that may be needed in their lives to live a more positive, productive, prosperous life on planet Earth, accepting the things they cannot change and the wisdom to know the difference, showing the world that they are positive, beacon of light shining brightly, so that they may help others like them. For our youth are our future. We will carry the torch that shines bright. Thank you. Next slide.
Awesome. Thank you for giving us that information. A lot to think about, a lot to soak in, and we are ready to serve. All right, coming soon, coming soon, coming soon. The website will be up and running in September, early September. So look out for emails. If you are not on our email list, no worries. In the description section of this platform, you will find all of that information, from enrollment packets for classes to joining our email list. So the website will be your go-to place. That's where you'll get all the information once it is launched. Also coming soon, Our Voice, Our Land. That is what we call our newsletter, so that you could stay in touch or stay up to date on what's happening in your region and around you, so that you could get to meet us out and about with the community and doing a lot of different things in the community. And of course, we are sharing the love, and we are respectfully working and being peaceful or whole in everything that we do. All right. And then we have coming up soon would be the Alabama region. We'll talk about some cool things that happened on Saturday and the future of Alabama. Talk about what's happening, what's getting ready to start happening, and if we what skills and assistance that we would need later on. All of that information you will know tonight, and we will be answering any questions that you have as well. And our future, again, not to give away too much information, but stay tuned. The future is very bright for us, and we're looking at cities for us to continue to grow and share all the information to help you be the Clan Mother Ambassador that you can be in your community as well. All right, thank you. Next slide. All right, we have Empress Purifier. Can't see if you're here on the line. There you go.
Greetings, everyone. I am the ambassador for Alabama, and we had an awesome time this weekend with the Empress. We shared spiritual enlightenment to the people, and the people were so excited until they are calling. I have had so many calls today and yesterday. When is she's coming back? Please call me, notify us, because we would like to meet her, as well as talk about the great things that is coming to Alabama, the different teaching, as well as growing with the women's, the matriarchs, how we can start businesses and how we can create a legacy for the youth. So we are really excited about Empress coming back, and we will be notifying everybody as soon as we get a date for her to return to Alabama, so that we can set up meetings with the people, so that we can start creating a new Alabama. Thank you.
Thank you. And yes, we had a great time. Do anyone else would like to speak about the event that we attended, the Alabama Brawl? Anyone else want to share their thoughts?
I want to share my thoughts and I'll throw my hat in there. When Empress Purifier, Miss Katrina first started it, she was getting everything together, and as the time was growing, because it was like maybe 60 days, she planned all this for everybody to come in and join everybody, and different things was coming at her, but she just kept pushing. She just kept pushing. She just kept pushing. Things was changing left and right. she just kept pushing. She just kept pushing. And I want to give her a big shout out. And the people loved when Empress rode in on that horse. Oh my goodness. It was so beautiful. It was like the gold just flowed right on in, and she had on that beautiful red. It was very good. A lot of people came out and they really enjoyed themselves. And as we ended the evening after the dinner and the dance, we were able to touch base with women that wanted to come together so that they can be able to start gathering information, having meetings, and knowing where to take the matriarchs from their personal clan over to be coming in with other clan members to make it more bigger. And I yield.
Gratitude, gratitude. And also, Empress Purifier, if you could speak about the first White House of the Confederacy, could you please tell the audience about the first White House of the Confederacy? You might be on mute. Katrina, are you there?
I am sorry. I was talking and didn't know I was on mute. But the first Confederacy White House is in Alabama, in Montgomery, Alabama. So we just want to renew and start all this all over again to make Alabama great, start with farming because we are farmers. We know how to farm so that we can produce um, different types of produce that we could be able to ship out throughout the land. So the White House, the first Confederacy White House, is in Alabama. Thank you. I yield.
All right, all right. So we learned something new today. If you did not know that, yes. All right, we can move on to the next slide. There we go. Those are more pictures of the event. And again, everyone working together, setting up the event, having a good old time. And the next slide. Yes. All right, so how to contact us. Of course, we have the Clan Mother Committee at gmail.com. We have the 1-888-487-5559, extension 5, Clan Mother Ambassadors. And I'm going to yield and let Miss Divine Feminine Frida, I'm going to let you go ahead and give them more information about how to contact us and about the classes coming up. Go ahead. I yield.
Yes, I am Divine Feminine Frida. Greetings to all. And I am the Communication Tech Ambassador. And you can contact us at 1-888-487-5559. And I can be reached at extension 6. So if you have any questions, any concerns about how to enroll or how to get your packages or anything, any concerns you have at all, feel free to contact us at, again, 1-888-487-5559, extension 6. And also, you can also email us again at clanmothercommittee@gmail.com. And I look forward to speaking to each and every one of you that needs any assistance at all. And I yield.
All right, and also mention the other extension for Empress Rarebird as well.
Yes, I believe her extension is extension 1. I'm not sure. I don't have all the other extensions, but I think Empress Rarebird extension is extension 1. So
And
if you call that number and just go through the log, it'll prompt you to wherever it is that you want to go, and you just hit the right extension that will direct you to the area in which you want to go.
Again, that is Miss Divine Feminine Frida. She will be picking up on those extensions as well for Empress Rare Bird, as well as for the Communications and Technology Ambassadors extension. We do have classes coming up September 14th to October 19th. That would be from 10:30 to 12:30 on Saturdays. We will also have an orientation. Again, this information will go out. We have an enrollment packet that is in the description of this platform so that you can enroll in those classes. We will offer classes in autumn as well as in spring. Again, classes will be offered in autumn and in the spring. So if you don't get on this, if you're on the waiting list, then you will automatically be put on the spring list. So get the applications in, the enrollment packets in. We are excited to meet all of you, work with all of you, enlighten all of you, and learn from all of you as well. Thank you again for your time. Thank you, Dr. G, for having us on today. We are honored to be here, as well as we watch your show. We support you as well. And again, thank you. Gratitude, much gratitude.
Thank you. So, are we moving to the next slide?
This is just a final picture and love and light. That's what it is. Love and light, everyone. Any final remarks from Copper Ama or Chief Ama? Do you have any final remarks?
Yes, this is Copper Ama. I'm the head chair. I just want to say that I look forward to working with all the matriarchs. We look forward for you all signing up for our class. It's a great 12 Cosmic Laws class. It will remind you of what are we doing here and what is our purpose. So it's great for you all ladies to join us and know that you all also are empresses. Ashe, Elaine.
Okay, so let me stop. Okay, that was a great presentation, an overview of what's going on, but I know that there's a lot more going on too. So there are others of you here who are going to talk about, because there's the Clan Mother Ambassadors, and then there's the Sovereignty class, which is Soul Reign. So y'all, they're not trying to tell you to become a sovereign citizen that way. But that's also for women. That's for women and men. Am I correct? So that's why we want to make sure that, since we know there's probably so many brothers on here, you might as well, or even the sisters, get the information for the brothers in your life, the men in your life, about the ongoing and the additional classes, because that is a lot of folks want to get out of things, and you're going to have to go through something to get out of. So I'm not sure where we're going from here with that, but you all direct me as to who's coming on next, and we'll switch out if we need to.
Okay.
Yeah, so now we will turn it over. Just go ahead.
Yes. Go ahead, Eric. Oh, okay. I'll take it over. Let's see. Yes, ma'am. You're absolutely correct. We are here to enroll for enrollment for our ladies, our clan mothers. Our clan mothers is what keeps our clans and our families and people in the world, right? So we start out with our clan mothers, and of course there are men here, and they're watching and they're listening in as well. So the clan mothers are we invite them to learn the 12 cosmic laws, so to find out for their purpose. And our purpose is our generations. And with our generations, there are men and women, babies, children. As with the ladies were saying, they do the wellness and health, and also the youth and wisdom teams that we have to keep our clans moving. And we're here to get our clan mothers back into the proper seatingness where they need to be for their generations to come. And we also have our 12 Steps to Personal Sovereignty class that comes after that for all. And we have the legacy ambassadors that are going to come in right now and discuss the 12 Steps to Personal Sovereignty class. And I land.
Before you go, I want to ask, what are the requirements to be, because somebody may want to know, to be a clan mother? You know, can you just call yourself a clan mother, or is there something, you know, that require, you know, gives you the right to claim that title?
You're a woman. You bring
Okay.
life.
Right. I mean, like, for instance,
So
will you have to be have given birth? Would you have to have done, you know, those types of things? Age? What are
age.
okay.
Yes, ma'am. Our requirements is age. We're starting at 18. You know, we expect an 18-year-old will be able to understand what it is that we're explaining in our classes. And also, you know, of course, you know, anyone that has given birth. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. And
So I'm not sure where. So the next, are we bringing on anyone that's in the green room?
yes,
Yes.
ma'am. The group that's in there is the Legacy Committee. We'll be bringing in Lady Danson's son, also Bending Bamboo, and we're also going to bring in Brother Patah.
And Monica can stay, and all of us could be switched out.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
I don't see Brother Patah, but we're gonna bring in Brother Bending Bamboo, and gonna bring in Lady, let me see, Lady Dancing Son. And who else are we gonna bring? Somebody's got
Maybe Empress will come back in, or
okay, bring Empress in. All right. Okay. Is there anyone else? There's Divine Feminist Carbon Star back there.
Yes, that's
we need to
correct.
bring in Carbon Star.
And
so I
Albert,
can bring-
Patah's
If
under Albert as well.
I have to bring somebody off.
Okay.
Okay.
Kapalma, you can drop off. I can help her from there.
Lady
Thanks,
Turtle
sweetie.
Dove or Mr.
Yeah.
Wild Dragon Fire. Or
That's
Eric.
good.
Yeah, Lady Turtle Dove or Wild Dragon. So we can get Carbon Star in.
Okay, so somebody comes off, I can bring her in. Okay. Still waiting for somebody to drop off.
Everybody else from the Clan Mother Committee, if you guys could just drop off, that would be great.
All right.
And go to the backstage for us, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So let me get, okay, we're adding you to the stage. Not sure who else. And you said the Brother Patah is not, he's not back here.
Okay, let me get him. Give me 1 second. And then Lady Turtle Dove, if you could go to the backstage for us, please. Thank you. Lady Turtle Dove.
I don't know if
Miss Margaret.
Can
you come on back on now? We're ready for you.
Come in on the streamline, right?
Yeah, come in on the streamline. That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know whether Lady Turtle Dove hears us because I can't get her off.
I think our screen may be. You can hear us? Okay, can you go to the backstage?
You log off. Okay, remove yourself. Okay, thank you.
You can come back in on the backstage.
There we go.
So Patar's coming in now. He's logging in. So we'll give him a few minutes. And while we're waiting for him, I wanted to go back and mention a few things. On the Clan Mothers, we are going to be doing regionals so that we will have contact for every regional that they've called the state. And that will be being set up as we work with Alabama, because Alabama actually is going to be my headquarters to reinstate the Confederacy. I also wanted to explain that flag, because I know a lot of people like, what is she doing with that Confederate flag on, and all the rest of them with those hats on and got that flag and showing all that. Well, that's because we are the real Confederacy, not what you've been seeing. So that is the flag to the land.
Okay.
That is not a racist. I hear a lot of static for some reason.
Let me see. Let me make sure everybody's. Yeah, there's like.
Yeah.
Am I good?
Can everyone mute themselves? For some reason, it's not letting me mute anybody now. So I don't know what happened, but I don't want to log out.
You guys,
muted. Let me see who's not muted. Who might not be muted.
You know they always messing with stuff, right?
Let me mute my. Look, let me mute my.
It's still going on, Doctor. Okay, it stopped.
Okay, I don't know what that was.
I don't know what that was either. So I don't know where Lady Dancing Song went.
She was the one. She might have locked on. It probably was her background noise.
Okay.
Wait, here, let me bring her back on.
Okay. Oh, there she is. Okay. All right. So I was saying about the flag that you saw in the pictures, right?
Right.
While I was there, I explained that flag, that flag is the flag to the land, and it's the ISIS flag with an X, with ISIS symbolizing in the middle with her 12 daughters. The same as they would have the 12 zodiac signs. I have the 12, the 13 colonies. They try to make it all that, but it's always been our flag. That flag was created by a melanated woman, and they took the flag to symbolize that they took the land from us. That's why they were taking the flag. They were using the flag, but then they put the white sheets on them to carry the flag, to make us fearful of the flag, and it made us run from the flag to run into the United States flag. And so we lost all the way around. So I had to explain to folks, and the only way that they believed me, I had to go to the only Caucasian person that was in the crowd and took the microphone over to her and asked her, can she tell us who this flag belonged to? And she told us the melanated people. Now, as I was walking through the airport and I had my flag, my hat on, and got on the elevator at the airport, there was some Caucasian people knew that was our flag, and her saying was, y'all can share the flag with us. And wasn't that their response, Vinay? How we gonna share a flag with y'all
that you stole?
That y'all stole. Come on now. Come on now. That's like being a sovereign citizen. So the purpose for me and all of us having our Confederate flag on, first of all, we look better in it than they do. Oh, we some fine something in them hats. Okay. But most of all, it is our flag. It is our birthright. The land is our birthright. So we better be going to get those Confederate flags, putting them on our cars, and so that the Caucasian people can know we're awake. Because they're waiting on us to fly the flag. It's ours. And because I hold the Lotto tight, I'm going to fly it. I'll put it on my cars. And every chance I get to wear my Confederate flag so I can educate people who come. While I was at a restaurant on my way home, and I went to Cracker Barrel. Y'all know how racist they are. I went up in there, me and Miss Margaret went up in there with our Confederate hats on. And the cook came out and asked, why y'all got them hats on? Good, I'm glad you asked. So we can tell them. And he said, I did not know that. The only way our people gonna know is y'all go get the hats, get the shirts, get the tags, put them on your cars so that when people see you, they can ask you, our people. Because the Caucasian peoples already know. They waiting on us to come and take possession of our flag. I yield.
Okay, so so we're going to go from here to talking about the 12 steps to sovereignty, or is it something else?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm going to turn it over now to Bending Babu, Monica Patar, and I think Carbon Star is going to as well. She may speak on it as well. So, and Lady Dancing Sun, because her and Vinay, let me give you the history before I turn it back over. Lady Dancing Sun and Vinay are the ones who created Legacy. Out of the fact that we needed to leave a legacy. And she can tell you all about, her and Vinay can tell you all about the history of how Legacy came about. And then we'll turn it over to Bending Babu because they passed the torch on to Bending Babu. I yield. Lady Dancing Sun and Vinay, you're on.
Hi, greetings, love and light, everyone. Oh, I'm so honored to be here. I'm Lady Dancing Sun, and I am one of the original creators and founders of the Legacy Ambassadors, and honored that there was a need. There was an administrative and a spiritual and an enlightenment requirement and desire that our beloved Empress Rarebird had in the execution and operation of the 12 steps to personal sovereignty. And Goddess Carbon Star and myself were working alongside our Empress to develop the curriculum for the 12 steps, the implementation, how it would roll out, as well as the 12 traditions, and as you all will hear in a little bit, the master's program. And supporting our Empress in the facilitating of the 12 steps to personal sovereignty. She had, as you'll learn, there is an aspect of the 12 steps that is sponsorship. And our Empress had sponsored the first class of the 12 steps, the class of 2022. I think there were maybe 18 of us that she sponsored by herself, and as well as enlightened and offered all the sessions. And she did all the administrative work herself. And so we were there, Carbon Star and myself, to support her in that work. And after the graduation of that first class, we found the ambassadors of enlightenment that came out of that class had 2 assignments to facilitate the work of the nation moving forward. And one assignment was a research assignment. And then those that were left, the ambassadors of enlightenment that were left, not a part of the research assignment, we formed the legacy ambassadors. And our mission was to collectively co-create the 12 steps to personal sovereignty experience for all the future classes, hence the legacy. And creating a legacy, supporting the legacy to continue of the 12 steps, and then building the 12 steps to include the traditions and the master's program. And that's who you see tonight. The ambassadors of the legacy ambassadors are who you see tonight. And um, Carbon Star and myself passed on the baton to Bending Bamboo, who was also one of the original legacy ambassadors. Brother Patal, who was one of the original legacy ambassadors. And then Sister Monica, who joined a little bit later. We passed on the baton to them because a part of the legacy is that you become autonomous, that you become self-governing, that you have the opportunity to govern yourself in the service to humanity. And the Legacy Committee was designed as a service to humanity and as an opportunity for us to govern ourselves and then govern ourselves in relationship to working with others to create service to humanity. So with that, I yield, and thank you for letting me speak.
Thank you. May I ask you a question before you go? Can you tell us? I remember. I think I know, but for those who may not know, would you tell us what the name Tsalagiyi means? Tsalagiyi means
Original speaking peoples.
Okay. Thank you.
And Empress Rarebird, please clarify if I left anything out.
You did perfectly well.
I think I'm having a little issue with this. It won't let me get out of solo mode. Will it let you exit yourself out of solo mode?
I want to be out of solo mode myself.
Is it? Yeah, because for some reason it's not letting me do it. It's turning into a hand instead of a. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. I got you.
Perfect. Thank you. That was awkward just speaking to myself, but
you were speaking to all of us. And I just want to put okay.
And again, I want to add just a little bit to Tsalagiyi. She was correct. They're the original people on the land.
Okay.
The original melanated people that was on Turtle Island. There was no one else but us on these islands before predated Christopher Columbus. And that's why the allodial title was amended to include Turtle Island.
Okay.
Predate 1492. I yield.
Okay. So I believe you're up.
Oh, wow. Can you all hear me?
Yes, we can.
Love and light. You all know I am Carbon Star, and I am the one for least with words. So I will say this: I agree and I concur with everything my sister said. As far as legacy is concerned, it has been an honor and a privilege to helping to build the foundation that legacy has established. It is very well rounded group. There are still several other ambassadors with that, and that would be Brother Michael, as well as New Gwen and Turtle Power. But collectively, we come together and we brainstorm and we remedy any situations that come up. We are quick, Johnny and Jill's on the spot, to making sure that we make the nation look good. I yield.
Okay. She says quick, to the point. Okay. I'm not sure. You might have to Okay, here we go. I'm going to exit because folks feel uncomfortable on that. Uh, forefront. All right. So, where are we going from here? So,
you can go ahead and introduce Bending Bamboo.
Okay. Well, you can introduce it.
Okay.
Peace and peace,
Well,
peace and love, family.
Introducing Bending Bamboo, the current legacy administrator, holding the baton for the Legacy Committee. I yield to you, son. You got the floor.
Yes, ma'am. Appreciate it, Big Mama. Dr. G, first of all, I want to say thank you for allowing the Legacy Committee to be a part of your platform. I'm just super excited because so much is happening right now in the Tsalagiyi Nation. When it pertains to the Legacy Committee, I got to give honor to Lady Dance's son and my dear sister, Goddess Carbon Star, for setting the foundation for legacy. They saw the vision and understand that Big Mama is really, she's getting busy. And at one time, she was actually managing everything by herself. And as we know, when organizations, when families grow, and there's more desire for people to want to get their personal sovereignty, we have to go into different directions. And their whole purpose was really take a lot of weight off of our dear Empress so she can focus on the more strategic aspects of building out the nation. So when we look at the Legacy Committee, they've set a foundation that's bar none, nothing out there that can compete with what we have in place right now. So I give honor to my two sisters. I'm grateful for the fact that they had enough trust in me, along with Brother Patar, Brother Michael, New Gwen, Monica, as well as Turtle Power, to continue on with the legacy that was taking place right now. So what I want to share with you all, that's right, Sister Erica as well, absolutely. And just to touch on that piece right there, as we continue to grow, technology takes a huge part in how we actually transmit information, from one person to the other. And having that knowledge base for Sister Erica and what she's doing right now to help us out to streamline and condense our time frames when it comes to the legacy work and being responsive. She's helped us to put technology in place that we were trying to do in other aspects, but having that knowledge within the house really helped us propel us a lot faster. So grateful to Sister Erica and what she's done as well. So what I want to share with you all tonight is that we've already had a graduating class of 2022, which I'm a part of, 2023, and we just had a recent graduation of the class of 2024. Right now, with so much growth taking place, we just opened up for our enrollment for the class of 2025. So enrollment opened up on August 18th, roughly 2 Sundays ago, and we've been collecting information over the last year of individuals who want to be a part of class of 2025. So we put together a flyer, which I don't have right now. I sent it over to Big Mama and Dr. G. You may have that flyer, but I'm going to share some information from the flyer right now. For those who are very interested in getting involved and getting in position for themselves, for their own personal sovereignty, again, enrollment's already open, and it's going to last all the way up until November 2nd of 2024 at 11:59 p.m., which is going to be the launch date of the first step, which is going to be November 3rd. So if you're very interested in understanding more about how you get enrolled, what we ask you to do is send an email to the Legacy Committee. And all correspondence and information that we're sending out, the best way to get in contact with us is going to be Legacy. It's going to be LEGACY Cherokee State. It's going to be CHEROKEENATIONSTATE. That's going to be legacy.CherokeeNationState@gmail.com. That's the best email address. So we ask you all, send us an email and say you want to be a part of the class of 2025 or you want more information. And what we can do, we're going to put you onto our list of correspondence so that every Sunday that we have our pre-extravaganza or experiences classes leading up to the first step, we have different movies and meditations that we're working on right now through Brother Patan. I'll let him share more about that if he desires. But we want to make sure you're a part of that list, because Individuals are sending the link out to people, but we want to make sure that you're on our list so that we can come behind and make sure that all the correspondence goes out on a weekly basis. You're receiving that information. Now, to be a part of the class, we have an enrollment link. That link can be sent to you, or if you're going to be a part of the Sunday classes, we're going to send information out to you, but we have a link for enrollment. And that enrollment is going to give you the information you need to fill out. And also there's a fee that comes along with it, a fee or donation that comes along with it, which is going to be $300 to get started. However, to get started into the class, it's going to be $200 to enroll into the class, which will be due by November the 2nd, before we launch out for day one on the first step. That $200 is non-refundable. And then the remaining portion will be due on February the 2nd, which leads into our fourth step. The reason why we have the fee in place, because all the administrative aspects come along with it. We want to make sure that we can take care of the Zooms, we take care of all the administrative processes. It doesn't go into our pockets. It's to help to run the back office altogether. So thank you so much for putting up the address on the screen there. So once you send that email to us, we'll put you onto that list, and you'll start getting correspondence that we send out every Sunday, where you can actually come into the pre-registration classes or our events. We have experiences, and again, we have movies that pertain to the 12 steps of sovereignty program. We've already had in place right now. We went over and had The Secret. We had Happy Feet this past Sunday, and we also had The Wiz. And so much correspondence and feedback being given to us for those individuals who saw the movies, whether they saw it previously or saw it for the first time, and they were able to relate the aspects of what the 12 steps involved within that movie. So I look at movies now, not just for entertainment. I'm looking for lessons now about life. So I look at movies totally different altogether. Also, when it comes to the fees and the actual enrollment costs, for just to let people know, if you're 65 or older, we have love for our quote senior group, our older individuals, our more mature group. You've laid the foundation for us for so many generations that we say if you're 65 or older, you're free. It's no cost for you to enroll into the 12 steps of sovereignty program. Let us know that you're 65 and over. Also, if you have a government disability, whether you have a VA disability or you have SSI, SSDI, and you can verify that, then we have a special rate for you as well. So I want to keep that in mind. We want to look out for our elders and also those who are on the fixed incomes, and you can verify that we have a special rate for you as well. And also going back to our 12 steps pre-experiences, every Sunday at 7 p.m. leading up to November the 2nd or November the 3rd, every Sunday at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have our pre-experiences leading up to the 12 steps of sovereignty experience. And again, we send the links out, let you know what's taking place, and it allows you to connect with us. Our goal is we want to stay connected with you. We want to feel your energy, your vibrations. We want to have that correspondence, that knowledge transfer and connectivity with you all as we lead up to the 12 steps. So again, for more information, contact legacy.CherokeeNationState@gmail.com. And with that said, I want to go ahead and just rest myself, and I want to go ahead and pass the mic over to one of our other committee members that's a part of Legacy Ambassadors altogether. So thank you for your time.
Okay. All right. So, Empress, are you going to introduce?
What I'll do, I can introduce my brother Patah. I like to introduce him because he's one of the original members of the Legacy Committee. He's a man of many talents.
Yep.
The one thing that stands out for me and for the nation itself is that he's our residential guru for meditations and teaching us how to breathe. And we understand that breathing is all about life. Breathing in that warm air and that cool air and exhaling that warm air. He teaches us how to breathe and understand sustain life. So that's one aspect of him. But I definitely want to pass the mic over to my big brother Patah.
And I want to say also, let's go back further than this. He goes all the way back with me and Lady Dancing Son when we was doing GNOSIS. in Rock Hill, South Carolina. And we did a 9-month program there. And Lady Dancing Son used to drive all the way from New York once a month to help me with GNOSIS. And Patal was always there he never missed for 9 months that we were coming to A to Z bookstore. It is A to Z bookstore, am I correct?
Yes,
Where I call him Pawpaw in Rock Hill. Y'all looking for rare books and all. A to Z bookstore in Rock Hill, South Carolina is where you will find those rare books or those books that they don't want us to know about.
Yeah.
So that's just a little hint. But Patal was there to make sure it was set up. Did he not, Lady Dancing Son? And that he made sure that he was there to help me unload to set up. So I want to thank you, Patal. And now turn it over to Patal. He the one told us, go ahead and do your hand thing.
Okay.
And tell them why we do that.
This is the doer sign, y'all. Doer. And it just shows adoration. It's a upraised hands facing outwards towards the image of the divinity. That's what the precept teachers tell. I acknowledge that I'm divine. So I recognize my divinity. And in doing so, I can recognize your divinity. So I'm acknowledging that we are one. We are both divine light beings. Do it. Great. Oh, wow. Man, never knew love like this before. Wow. And to be thought of as a guru, never would I would have thought that. But I can honestly say, for the last 8 years, I have been feeling the matriarch energy. The matriarch energy has been guiding me. It has been leading me. I'm a student of the ancient Egyptian Kemetic spiritual precepts, whereas I have a priestess that leads there. And of course, the Empress said when they first showed up in Rock Hill that I knew about, I've been there, and it's like I had no idea, no clue of being here at this moment, how far I would go, what to look forward to. All I knew is I was getting fed and I was getting full, and it was no way that I was going to allow the opportunity to slide by. I've always felt like I'm a student of infinite intelligence, and each time a teacher or preceptor come in front of me, I make it my business to imitate them as best as I can. I personalize me in them because it's like they might not be here. I need to see how they walk, how they talk, how they explain, how they do what they do, and then I'm gonna personalize it to fit me because I still got to go on. And it was no different when the opportunity come about to be in a sovereign class. Sure, I heard a lot of things, and this work, that work, this, all kinds of things. It's like you don't really know which way to go because nobody was really talking about it like this. They were just talking like sovereignty, but they wasn't talking about personal sovereignty. It was always so I can get this and get that. And when this opportunity came by, I saw that it really enhanced my spiritual teaching, the spiritual precepts that I was studying. The in-depthness of those teaching was leading me and letting me know that I got to deal with resentment. I got to make some amends. I got to go inside myself. I got to know how to calm myself down. It's I don't know, a new way of living. Not knowing, the that the 12 steps of personal sovereignty was actually going to teach you and show you where your problems and your issues are and help you develop that new way of living, of being in control and governing yourself. The meditation part came in from calming down the agitated mind. A lot of thoughts go through your mind, and you can't entertain all of them. Everything that comes in your mind is not absolute. It's not true. But if you don't learn how to control those mental vibrations, you're going to be living a very agitated life. And if you're living agitated, you're going to be creating stress. You'll be creating health issues. You're not going to be able to follow through and complete no tasks because you're so agitated or your mind is so dull. The meditation aspect teaches you how to calm that down. The breathing teaches you so you can kind of measure yourself, so you can analyze what's going on with the breath. Where is it affecting you at? Do you want to handle it in a emotional problem you're trying to fix, or is it a physical problem? The meditation allows you to calm yourself down to denote which is which, so you know how to go about handling it. Understanding that you have the capability of healing yourself as with your breath, or injuring yourself with the breath. You know, knowing that you don't breathe out of both nostrils at the same time. Things like that brings about to help you live and develop a meditative lifestyle. And if you're in a calm state, a mellow state, you probably can think a little bit better. You probably can rationalize better. Your body gonna function better. You're gonna feel better. And you're gonna, you're not gonna let things that are out of your control affect you. So as an ambassador, as a graduate of the 12-step to personal sovereignty class, I didn't know where I was going to fit in at, but it was, it was like part of the contribution, and we call it selfless service in the Kemetic philosophies and righteous action. It was like I got to do something. I got to make a contribution, and at the time, I was teaching Kemetic yoga at the store as well, and we do meditation and breathing also. That was something I figured I can contribute, and I'm glad that I did, and I'm able to contribute because with what things are going on now, it's good to know you got people who have a calm mind to deal with them, or people who can calm themselves down, to handle the job. So come on in. It's not going to disrupt what you already know. Hopefully we can enhance it. Ideally, personalize the teachings to fit you, to make it work for you. And we all keep breathing. We just keep on breathing and be here for a long, long time if we desire. Enjoy those fruits of the spirits through good health and abundance. Love and light.
Love and light. Thank you, Carl.
Ooh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, Dr. G, they always be like, why are they doing that? We do it all the time in our world, in our environment. So it's nice to put an explanation as to why.
So is it outward first and inward second?
No, you first.
You first. Okay. And then out.
And then, yeah.
Out. Okay.
The book say outward first, but acknowledge your divinity.
Right.
If you recognize yours, then you can see the others. You can see it in others. Acknowledge your divinity.
Most times you put your hand out like this, like stop, get away from me.
Well, it's almost like namaste.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, see, we say namastu.
Namastu. Okay.
Namastu. Yeah. Namaste. Namaste.
That's why I have on my pajamas. It's like namaste. Like
I'm gonna stay here.
Stay in bed. Now I'm gonna stay in bed. Anyway.
Do it.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So now we're going to if Monica wanted to give her a courtesy of saying who she is and what she does for the nation. Monica.
Love and light. I am proud legacy ambassador. I am not much on speaking, especially when I'm speaking to myself.
Speaking to us all.
But yes, I came into the 12 Steps program. I'm the new class of 2024 graduate. I am proud to serve and to spread my knowledge. I came into the 12 Steps not really knowing what I was coming into, but I knew that I was in the right place. So much divine love that I've experienced, and I have grown tremendously. I came in with sort of monkey brain, monkey noise in my head, but that noise is gone. And I have experienced great, great, great love. I'm not going to stay long. I'm glad to be here and to serve, and I land. Thank you.
Thank you. Let me get you off of here before you.
Thank you, Ms. Monica.
I'm gonna try to get you off of here. Oh, good. Guess we want to see your beautiful smile just a little bit longer. Here we go.
All right.
All right.
So I wanted to, before I do the closing remarks on everything, once there is the cosmic, the 12 cosmic laws are for only the matriarchs, which is woman, and of course that class, this particular class, will slide them right on into them being ready to go into the 12 steps to personal sovereignty. And then they go on through the 12 traditions. The 12 steps and the 12 traditions are for both men and women. The only restriction in anything is the matriarch. You have to be a woman to go through that program. However, the women, the matriarch, must start with the 12 cosmic laws, and they must complete that, and they must complete the 12 steps to sovereignty in order to become a regional clan mother. And if I'm not correct, then Erica, if you would please correct me if that's not correct. But after all the 12 cosmic laws and the 12 steps to personal sovereignty, and you have to complete your 12th step, and that your 12th step is to sponsor the upcoming someone in the upcoming class in order for some things to take place for you. The 12 tradition starts right after graduation, so that they'll be ready to sponsor when that upcoming class is ready to launch. So there's a lot of things that take place after graduation. Now, I'm saying all that to say this. After all that is said and done, there is a master's program. And that's what we're getting ready to speak about now. It's the master's program. And this is the first that anybody's ever heard of it. So Dr. G, we're presenting that tonight to let everybody know what that master's program is all about. And I yield to Lady Dancing Sun and Sister Vinay, as they are the ones that are writing the master's program, and we're going to tell you all about it right now. I yield.
Okay. Ashe. Wow. Phew. The master's program. Mm.
And do we need to show the flyer that Sister Vinay? If you could share that flyer, that would be great.
Yeah, if she can. Mhm.
Okay.
I don't have the flyer, but
Vinay, can you send?
I could send it to her. I'll send
Okay.
that to her right now.
Okay, and could you send her also the other that I've asked you to send her?
That one is not allowing me to copy it because it would
Okay.
send all of them.
Okay.
Okay.
All
thank
right.
you.
All right. So while that's happening, I just want to speak to the spiritual and metaphysical aspects of the master's program. That's the part that resonates with me the most, and that brings me the most joy and excitement for humanity, because it ties together the purpose of the 12 steps to personal sovereignty, the 12 traditions, as it relates to you, me, humanity, and all those who have participated in those experiences, the 12 steps to personal sovereignty experience and the 12 traditions, and our capacity to be divinely self-governing. It's another opportunity, the Master's Program, to serve humanity and to actually put to use the works on yourself that you have mastered, the principles of the 12 steps that you have mastered, that you have become, and the principles of the 12 traditions that you have mastered and become working with others. Because the 12 steps to personal sovereignty teach you about, give you the tools to self-govern you, to mind your business, to work on you, to keep you at the forefront of your mind and your heart and your personal growth and commitment to life. It's self-work. That's deep tissue work. That's the 12 steps. And each step has a principle inherent in it. And as you work the steps, you become those principles. You become the word in the flesh. And you first get you right. And it's an ongoing living experience. And the 12 traditions teach you how to work with others, how to govern yourself in relationship to others. So the master's program is giving you an opportunity to serve humanity through a humanitarian project. And serving, I love these emojis that come up when my hands get animated.
Yeah, she sent you over the flyer too. So if you wanted to do that too, I love that too, Lady Dancing. Oh, I just love it.
Serving humanity is everything to me, family. Giving back, living my life with purpose. I don't live for me. I live for you. I live because of you. And the tools that we receive through the 12 steps to personal sovereignty brings us into the mindset that we are divine, that we are creators of our own lives, our own experiences. And then the traditions, how to live in relationship with each other. So you can see, according to the flyer, that they're prerequisites for the master's program. Successful completion of the 12 steps to personal sovereignty experience, successful completion of the 12 traditions experience, and as was spoken about, the successful completion of the 12 cosmic law sessions for the clan mothers only. But the beauty of the master's program that excites me is that in service to humanity, you have the opportunity to create and then to govern a humanitarian project that serves humanity from your heart, from the work that you've done on yourself and the principles that you've mastered, working on yourself and working in relationship to others, so that the humanitarian project itself will actually demonstrate your power to be self-governing and your love for self and humanity. Okay, with that, I yield, Carbon Star.
Yeah, that is beautiful. You did a beautiful job. Thank you, Lady Dancing Sun. You see how much of my voice is saved tonight. Ooh-wee. And Carbon Star, you will then wrap up about the High Council and how that process works as far as the master's program. I yield.
Okay. I don't know exactly what you want me to do with High Council, and go ahead. Just
The
explain.
process, yes.
The process of what?
Them how are they picked, and just because they go through the 12-step program in church edition, that part.
Okay, that part.
Yeah, that part.
Okay, so basically what's going on is there is an interview process. As Empress said earlier, just because you have completed the 12 steps to personal sovereignty program and the others doesn't just automatically put you into the master's program. There is a vetting, I guess you could say, to a certain degree, as far as an interview that will also come along with the trustees and the High Council. There are certain things that is looked for and looked upon, because this is a high-spirited position and place. When you talking about mastering something, it's not for the faint at heart, but it is like that whole self-governing is showing that you are self-governing and you can be trusted and in a position to do things for humanity outside of yourself. So with that process, yes, there is I don't want to say the higher ups, but it is just a position, whereas we are looking for specific things. So if you desire, once you've completed all of that, if you desire to do the master's program, just know to come with your A game. I yield.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
So there you have it, Dr. G. These are all the people that are working behind the background and that have stepped up to the plate so that I can free up myself to do the other stuff, administrative stuff for the nation as a whole. And these are trusted servants and trusted ambassadors of enlightenment. And they are entrusted to complete certain tasks for whatever their roles are, and that they are a reflection of not only the nation, the people of the nation, but they're a reflection of me, because I can't be at all places at all times, and I can't be everything. And I don't know what leader would ever think that they can be everything. We may have to be everything when it first starts, but as people come, the universe will bring on the people to plug in to make it all work. And I will say that the universe has really, really graced me with some wonderful, wonderful people. Everybody that spoke tonight, I am so with gratitude and appreciative. Most leaders don't appreciate the people that are around them, and they step on them, they look over them, they take credit for their work, and they don't tell the truth about who did what. But I'm going to be the first to say, I'm going to tell the truth about who does what, and I will give people the credit. And I am not the only one that know everything, that they bring their own creativity to the table, and they made this happen. I didn't. I gave them a task and they completed it. And this is what you're seeing tonight. And I'm seeing it for the first time with you, Dr. G.
Okay. Well, I am happy to see that. And I, like I said, I have a small group, that a small dedicated group, but I'm hopeful. I'm really hopeful, because been trying to do this thing for about 12 years now. So, but I was like you, just doing, thinking I could do everything myself. And you burn out.
Yeah.
You burn out because you're not everything. You're not all things. So you can't be all things to all people. You do have to allow yourself to be connected. And the universe of the Great Mother has put together those women and men, or sons and daughters, to bring together the vision. The vision comes from someplace higher. And that's what, when you have a call, you have to know that it's not your vision. It's a vision given to you from a higher place, that if you are obedient, you will yield, to it, and do whatever has to be done to get it to come to pass.
Right. And we're talking about being entrusted, and being trusted with the information to do the work. Right. And don't do it with ego. Don't do it with being puffed up. Don't do it with just you in mind. Don't do it because you got your own agenda. You do it because it's the right thing to do.
Right.
And whether you get paid or not, that you will realize that the universe will bring everything to you because you was willing to do it for free.
That's
and
true.
Because I've been doing it for free, it has materialized that all of my needs have been met. As long as I keep on walking and have the mentality of a humanitarian, and that I'm doing it out of love. Love have to be the first principle before you can do anything. And self-forgetting, forgiving, loving, caring, and all the fruits of the spirit that those 12 steps will, and 12 traditions in the 12 cosmic law will bring us, our people. It's our time now. And because it's our time, we're at a disadvantage because the world has used and abused our people, taken from us, stolen from us, identity, and all of that. And I don't preach or teach or enlighten hate, but I do tell the truth and shame the devil. And I don't stay on the old wounds, what they did to us, bringing awareness to it, and then being able to have an avenue for our people to heal. Because we need healing. Because if we can heal ourselves, get our healing for ourselves, right? Then we can come into a group like this and become productive servants for humanity. I didn't say a slave, as low that we have been, and that we can come out of this. And those who don't know that all these 12 steps program came from our ancestors, ancient 12 steps about Horus ruling across the sky for 12 steps out of a day. And each step starting at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, step 2, 3 o'clock, step 3, 4, and so on. And we'll give you the history of the 12 steps and how they hit it in AA, because AA is the longest 12-step programs on earth right now. But we have many 12-step programs. Whether you eat too much, sex, whatever it is, the 12-step program can work for you. It can straighten out 99% of your life, if not 100%. If you know what these steps are and the fruits of the spirit and how these steps can free you from this tragedy that has happened to our people. And I've been trying to figure out when I did GNOSIS. This is how the 12-step came out. Once I did GNOSIS, people are coming in. We come once a month, and the people that didn't know about what happened the month before would come in, and they would be at a disadvantage. And we had good information, but it wasn't structured. It was just giving information and people being enlightened. And if it was a part 2 or part 3, well, if you came in because somebody invited you in step 3, or part 3, then you missed 1 and 2, so you have no clue what we're talking about. So in the interim, when we finished the 9 months of the GNOSIS, Lady Dancing's son and myself, I contacted her, and I had a group of women who had went through the 12-step program within the nation, and I took them to Florida to do their 4th and 5th step. And so I pulled it up. I said, you know what, Lady Dancing's son, I believe that we need to do the 12 steps to personal sovereignty, and this would be the key to freeing our people. Because I've been a part of the 12-step program I'll be celebrating 30 years next year.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
January the 2nd. It's worked for my life. I've been there, done that. Okay? And I know that these 12 steps have straightened me out. Because I don't look like where I come from. I came through the 12 steps, and I can break my anonymity, but I don't have a right to break somebody else's. I went through the AA program. Yes, I had a problem with the spirits called alcohol and them little funny cigarettes and them little glass pipes. But come January the 2nd of next year, it would be 30 years for me that this 12-step program took me from being barefoot and homeless. Didn't have to be now. It was a choice. See, this is what the world do to you. You can't cope. And so what we do, we turn to things that's in the world. It don't necessarily have to be on funny cigarettes or alcohol. It can be sex. So don't be pointing no fingers at me, because you got some shit in your life too. And I don't mind telling people about the stuff that I've been through, because it's going to help other folks to know that you're not alone and you're not unique, that no matter how far you've gone down the scale, you can recover. So whether you got a sex addiction, whether you got a drug problem, and alcohol is a drug, or whether you've got a stealing problem, codependent problem, go look up all the 12 steps all over this world. The one thing you'll know is you got a 12-step friend all over the world. No matter where you go, you can pick up the phone and somebody will be there to meet you, and they'll take you to a meeting, and they'll sit with you, and they'll take you maybe to their house and feed you. I know. I traveled all over the world, and all I had to do was dial that 1-800 number. Can you tell me where the meeting is at, or where the happening is at? Because you can get yourself in a whole lot of trouble when you're alone and thinking by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So understand that this 12 steps to personal sovereignty stemmed out of, I got tired of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde people. Jump outs, liars, hurt people, hurt me, hurt themselves, and coming in with their own agendas and all that. Well, you gonna run up on me now. Run up on me now with that. I got something for you. Because ain't no more of that. You don't get to talk to me and entertain my presence until you come in on 12-step program. Because once you do that, then I know your spirit can be corrected, and then spirit knows spirit.
It's true.
And your heart will be where you can be pure in your intentions. And stop creating shit and mess. Talking about people, minding other people's business, taking other people's inventory. Mind your own business. That's what we do around here. And if you need some help doing it, we'll help you do it. But we ain't gonna do it for you. Because we too busy doing keeping our own side of the damn street clean around here. And we will straighten your ass out. If you get out of line and you come over here with that world shit, I'm just gonna say it. You come over here with that world shit and that gangster stuff, we're gonna slice your ass down to nothing so you can be able to come back up and be built in the way that you were designed to be, is pure in your heart. And I've seen it because we graduated 3 classes of people. And they still hang out. Some folks didn't stay around. They just came to get the certificate. But I fooled their ass. They didn't get a lot of what they thought they was going to get. They thought they was going to take that sovereign certificate, go over there in that world over there, and use it over there. And it ain't going to work. Not even with my seals on it. It ain't going to work. So we critique some things to stop all that. If you ain't in here, we going to know you ain't in here because you going to have homework. And guess who's going to be looking at it? Me. And I can tell when you're lying, playing. And for a long time, I didn't charge anything, Dr. G, but it put me in a hole.
I know it.
And it caused some financial hardship on me. But the Legacy Committee and the nation said, you should not be going in your pocket and carrying all of this and almost lose my house behind it.
That's true.
And I'm not going to do it. I got my house out of foreclosure, and I'm not doing it this time. You want this bad enough, you'll go and let's go here. You'll go and pay for a pair of shoes and a hairdo and all that new outfit and all that. Put that on the back burner because that ain't going to help you get free. Wear what you got in your closet. Look at your budget and see what can be cut. Invest in your freedom. Invest in yourself. The best $300 that you can do. And there are payment programs. You just got to put it on the form, by the way. We didn't say it, but there are payment programs. All you got to do is tell us. I can't afford to pay it all, but when you send that form back, tell us what you can do, and we can accept that. Our elderly, since Brian let the cat out of the bag, yes, they get in free. So if you're 65 and older, because they done paid they dues. And we reduced the price so that it would be workable for people to come in. I didn't want to charge. They made me charge. Because after they found out what kind of financial bind I was in, because I ain't got no financial problems if I would stop doing what I was doing so that I can stay on track. Because of my personal needs, I don't need to live off nobody. Thank goodness for Daryl Dye, who is my late husband. He has provided for me that I don't have to work. I don't have to do nothing but do what I'm doing right now. for the rest of my life. So because there have been leaders that have charged $5,000, $3,000, $1,500, and still not get any remedy, but they taking that money that you gave them and paying their damn bills and paying their mortgage, paying their car payment, and telling you this process of work. And next thing you know, you done lost your house. Because I lost one, I know. But the one that I almost lost this time, I promised my late husband that I would never lose the house, because he said, if you ever need somewhere to go back to after I leave here, you'll have a place to go. And I'm going to keep that promise. And because of this happened, this is why those graduation ceremonies cost money. They at least cost at least $5,000 if you want a nice one, or more. The venue itself costs $3,000. And that's paid to the venue. So we're going to build our own venue so that we can stop being handled by these people, occupiers on our land. Because their stuff is sitting on our land. And that's why I need time to take care of that. So all these people are in place. I want the Empress. Well, you can't have them. You got the Empress. They are the reflection of me. I can't be all that. So when you see them, you see me. And they know how to behave. They know how to govern themselves because they are a reflection that came from me. So stop all that. I don't want to come because if the Empress ain't there, I don't want to. Forget that. Because I'm not your savior. It's going to take a whole village and a whole nation of people to help y'all. Because we all was messed up when we came in. Mm-hmm. So therefore, I was smart enough to duplicate myself. And that's just what you're seeing. And you ain't seen the half of the folks that are came through this program, that are still around and keep coming back even after they done graduated. And now we're going to roll out that master's program, and we're going to do an interviewing process. We know what we're looking for. We ain't going to tell you. Because when we interview you, we going to know whether you fit in or not. And we didn't tell you everything of the benefits that this program has got for you. It's a secret. But if you be interviewed and you get in, you're going to have heaven on earth. You ain't going to just have a sovereign certificate. You're not going to just go through that and then what next? And you just, no, we're going to reward you. So this is self-governing. If you're ready, come on in to hang out with us until then, and email the Legacy Committee at legacy.CherokeeNationState@gmail.com, and they will send you out a link. It's the same link. So if you lose the link, just go back to your old link. It's the same link. And it'll be the same link on up till we start the class. And then once we start the class, then the link will change, because then you got to have a link to get in. So don't think you're going to sidebar us, because we smart enough. We got street smart too. How about that? Okay. Now, ways to give. And I would like to and donate, because let me tell you what I did, Dr. G, before Vinay can give you the information, okay? Mm-hmm. The website that the Matriarch is putting up, and there's going to be links on there for Legacy as well as the Clan Mother. So it'll be launching pretty soon. If you can bring Erica back up, because she can tell you about that. But last night we were tallying up. and I was going through giving each legacy who's paid for the upcoming classes, and then the matriarch, the ambassadors, people are sending their sending monies for the website into the Clan Mother, the Clan Mother Ambassador, to help with the website launching. And so I want to say that anybody who wants to donate right now, those donations are going towards not only the legacy, whatever they're doing, but also going to the Clan Mothers Committee, because they somehow or another they do intertwine, but then they're autonomous. Did I pronounce that right? And they in their own right of their own ambassador side of things. So everybody who buy a $10 recording of any kind, that those $10 or more will go to the Clan Mother Committee to help facilitate the other things that need to be done, because we're going to have to go back to Alabama. And I'm going to be making Alabama our capital. It's going to go back there. So that's why Alabama is important, because that's where our first Confederacy White House was sitting at. So we got to take our black tails back there and wear the damn Confederate hat and the flag. That's our flag. I'm gonna start integrating that into our nation. So we're gonna be flying among other flags, but that flag is our flag, and that's gonna be our nation's flag. How about giving me a hand for that one? And I'm going to be working with Katrina. Bring her back up. See, I just don't go nowhere just to be showing up for some I don't know, famous whatever. Because I go right into going to work. I think I might have sit in that seat. She had that Empress seat one time at the dance, and then I sat in one time to take some pictures. And I sat in the other seat during the day. Once I came in on the horse, I let the children sit in the seat. And I brought all the elders under there so that they would not be hot. See, I ain't about trying to self-promote. That's why I don't be on TikTok like that. That's why I don't be on YouTube like that. That's why I don't be nowhere trying to advertise where I'm going to be at. If you show up, that's where I'll be at. I may put a flyer up. I may do a little something, but it ain't about self-promoting. I always feel like whoever going to be there, they'll know to be there. It ain't going to have to be because I advertise that I'm going to be there, because that's self-promoted and that builds ego, and I ain't about ego-driven things. So with that being said, that I'm going to reestablish our White House Confederacy. We are the true Confederate soldiers, the daughters of the Confederacy. It's our people that are veterans, that and the Memorial Day, those days were for us. We were the soldiers. And so we must go back to our rightful places. So Alabama is it. So I'll be setting up our headquarters in Alabama, and we're going to start in Alabama, cleaning up, getting the matriarchs in order, get them in where they're supposed to be. We're going to be meeting on Friday to talk about the wellness center that the elderly couple that hosted us in Alabama on Saturday. They got a whole school there. And they're willing to speak with us to build that wellness center. My headquarters I'm going to talk to them about setting up my office and my headquarters there. I'm going to be talking about them setting up the morgue at that school so they can start robbing our ancestors and our people of their temples. And that I'm talking about that stuff in the pineal gland that they're robbing out of us when we are being sent to the morgue. I'm talking about stopping them from messing with our children when they're born and putting stuff on them and putting shots on them. We're going to set it up there.
Right.
And if it sounds like I'm preaching, yes, I'm preaching. Because sometimes Black people like to be moved, melanated people, excuse me, like to be moved in the church. Hey, Lord, hey, oh, you know all that holler you do in the church. You know Dr. J, because I was one of them. Moving spirits. Don't know what spirits we moving. Dedicating our babies back to that messed up stuff. So about Katrina back on for and Erica to just reiterate what's going to get ready to happen in Alabama. I yield.
All right. Yes, Katrina will speak on those things, tell them about the property and all the things we have planned for the future. And we will also add to that as well.
Yes, Alabama, the facility was a old high school that the dean had bought from the Board of Education, but we're gonna use it to help teach the matriarchs and help build the community, as well as teach them how to grow their own food and how to be business women and how to operate as a matriarch in sovereignty. We also wanted to um, create the town. The town has been destroyed, might as well say. So we could rebuild it and put the ladies in there where they can have their own businesses, how they can help build the community back up and join, build a bridge so that we can help with the young folks to teach them how to be sovereignty and how to be spiritual minded and how to grow. And that's what our plans are, as well as building, like I say, different types of vegetables and orchards and that kind of things that we could be able to feed the people real food. So I yield.
And
Yes.
and we also, if you would, some of the future things that we are going to do there is the wellness center that will include the birthing center.
Yes.
And what are other things that we are going to be looking at to do with the school?
Just teaching the women's like how to like you say, the birthing center, teaching them how to sew, how to create, be creative in their gifts that they have, to bring them forward so that it will benefit the whole community. Because once everybody begin to bring their gifts forward, you know, whether it's sewing or cooking or just teaching them how to be a great mother, then the community will grow, especially when you show love. You have to put love there. It's certain things that has been missing in the community, you know, like the old people a long time ago, they used to make quilts and that kind of thing, but you know, it has been lost throughout the ages. So we can teach the young how to make quilts, how they could be able to take care of themselves. But we working on different ideas. I yield.
Thank you, Katrina. She really treated us royalty when we went down. And we appreciate you, girl. That's why I said you can call me anytime.
I love you all. And they love you too in Alabama. They've been calling and they was like, I missed it. I don't know how I missed it. I didn't see it. But if you could just bring her back, we just want to listen to her and talk to her because she has really changed our lives. The ones that was there, they telling everybody else and everybody else calling me because they are seeing a change in the people and the atmosphere in Frisco City. So I yield.
Love and light. Thank you, Katrina.
Okay.
Erica?
Yes, so matriarchs, we will have those classes. We have ambassadors ready to serve in all of those areas with the enlightenment part, with classes for teaching and being able to help out the Alabama region. I'm in Georgia, so I represent Georgia region. So we are neighbors and we always work together on many things. So we look forward to continuing to work with Alabama. When we were there, very receptive, very excited, supported us. We were there as well at all events. And it feels good to be able to be back in sweet old Alabama. And we will continue to communicate all of these things. We have the communications and technology team with the communications with the newsletter going out, as well as emails we will be having going out. So remember, the newsletter represents both legacy ambassadors as well as Clan Mother ambassadors. We come together on a few things.
Okay. Love and light. Love and light. So Renee, would you please, this is to let Dr. G know how folks can donate to us. And now that they know where the funds are going and what they're needed for, we would like for people to donate so that I don't have to go in my pocket.
Yes, because we desire for you not to ever do that again. Honestly. So the ways to give, we have currently 3 ways that we mainly use. We're still adding more to it, but if you want to use an Cash App, that would be the $ Cherokee Nation State. No, I'm sorry, Cherokee Foundation 11. That is the $ Cherokee Foundation 11. And you can send that over. That's via Cash App. If you want to do Zelle, that would be Cherokee Nation State.
I have to Zelle it since I changed my phone number. They're waiting to verify that with my bank.
Okay.
So it won't allow them to send any funds until they get my phone number verified. So we're gonna put Zelle on.
Is it still with the email? Because
yes,
that's what you had with the email. Okay, no problem. Okay, so can we give them that for future references?
Yes, ma'am.
Don't use it now. Okay, so if you all want to write this down, but just make sure that you don't send right now with it. But that is Cherokee Nation State @gmail.com. If you want to use Venmo, that is at Cherokee Foundation 11. And if I'm not mistaken, Empress or Bending Bamboo, you can come on and let us know that if there is a way to do it through a money order.
Absolutely, family. So if you want to send a donation in as a money order, we do have an address you can send it to via mail, snail mail. That's going to be 4009 Corning, CORNING Place, suite number E as in Edward 2-388. The city is Charlotte, state is North Carolina, and the zip code is 28216. Again, 4009 Corning Place, suite E as in Edward 2-388, Charlotte, North Carolina, 28216. And again, that's for money orders that you want to send in as a donation as well.
And a lot of them want to know what to write on the money order. If you would let them know, it would be Tsalagiyi-Cherokee Nation State. And that's TSALAGIYI Cherokee Nation State. How you? I turn it back over to you, Dr. G.
Okay. Well, I was trying to put that. I hope I put that up right. This has been great, wonderful. Thank you so much for being on the reboot. I'm gonna call this the reboot because I've been off for over a month, and I think I'm just looking forward to, I'm personally looking forward to participating. So I'll send you an email. You'll get it from me, y'all. And looking forward to being a part of something positive. It's always good when something is positive and moving forward. So it's great. I'm happy that you've done. I haven't seen you since Philadelphia.
Yeah,
which was a wonderful experience.
It was, and it still is in my heart and my memory. You're just as beautiful in person that you are on the screen. I really mean that. I'm paying homage to you, and I know you've been having some health challenges, and I've been sending you love and healing. And we have a young lady that makes healing oils that I will get in touch with her to get her in touch with you. Your email is full, so we can't send anything. So, girl,
my email won't take any more. I have another email. I have to give you another email address. I have a couple others. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm having some challenges with my ankle and but I'm in therapy and in a boot. I'm in an ugly boot. But it's when somebody asked me, Blake asked me how my ankle's doing, I said it's healing. I got to speak positive. It's healing.
Yeah, there you go. Speak healing to you. And everybody right now, just send positive healing to Dr. G's ankle and keep her in your forefront of healing so that she can come back 100% and be able to do the things that she need to do and walk with no problems at all. And we speak that over you right now.
Thank you. I receive that. I receive it.
In the name of the universe, the cosmic universe.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much. Yes. But I thank you. I just thank you. So I don't know if that's the end, or if anything you want to add as the closing remarks, Empress, please feel free to do that. If not, we'll close out and bid you all a fond farewell and a great night. As somebody said, the people from Jamaica are backwards. You said you call them in the morning and they say or something. They say good night or something. But whatever it is, have a good one. I want you to have a good one. A good day, grand rise. Wonderful, peaceful sleep. And I have got to learn how to breathe better. I was doing some weights on my weight bench down in the basement today, trying to do some arm stuff. And I was trying to remember, breathe, because I walk around holding my breath most of the time. Do other people do?
We all do.
I mean, I'm like, oh my God, I'm trying to kill myself. Why don't I breathe?
Okay, so Dr. G, this is how we're going to close out. We're going to close out with Patal.
Okay.
And he's gonna do the breathing exercise with us. So everybody get in a comfortable state of being, right?
Great.
Light off. I'm getting ready to cut my light off, y'all. I'll tell you right now.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Great. That's great,
so
y'all.
let me get ready for you.
Yeah. If you need to step and shake it off for a minute or something, do that right quick. And then find yourself a comfortable spot where basically you can keep your feet flat on the ground. You can keep your spine straight. If you happen to be sitting in a chair, just kind of tuck your buttocks on back to the back, but keep your back off the back, if you know what I mean. This kind of help you stay alert. That's good. Okay, just relax yourself for a minute. Try not to think about anything. Just relax. We'll do some alternate nostril breathing. We'll just do 4 basic, one from the north, east, west, and the south, and then we'll go back to normal belly breathing. And with alternate nostril breathing, you don't breathe out of both nostrils at the same time. So just follow along with me by taking your right thumb and you place your right thumb on your right nostril. You can turn your index finger or your pinky finger and your ring finger in towards your palm. Reverse that. Block off the right nostril. Inhale through the left nostril. As you inhale the breath, allow your stomach to fill with the air. Pause there for a brief second. Now with your pinky finger and your ring finger, block off the left nostril while maintaining the right nostril closed. Exhale out the right by releasing the right thumb. Exhale, contracting your stomach back towards your spine. Now inhale back through the right nostril. Expanding your stomach. Block off the right nostril. Release the left nostril. Exhaling the breath. That'll be 1 cycle. Continue inhaling through the left nostril. Expanding your abdomen. Now block off the left. Release the right thumb off the right nostril. Exhaling the breath by contracting your spine back towards your spine. Inhale the breath through the right. Block off the right nostril. Pause briefly. Release the left nostril. Exhaling the breath. It's 2 cycles. Now inhale the breath again through the left nostril. Expanding the abdomen. Block off the left. Pause briefly. Release the right nostril by removing your right thumb. Exhaling the breath. Contracting your stomach back towards your spine. Inhaling back through the right. Expanding the abdomen. Block off the right nostril again. Pause briefly. Now release the left. Exhaling the breath. 3rd cycle. Inhale through the left again. Block off the left. Pause briefly. Now exhale, releasing the right. Inhale through the right. Block off the right nostril. Release the left nostril, exhaling the breath. This is 4th cycle. Release the right. Inhale through both nostrils. Now exhale. On each inhalation, you should be expanding your abdomen. On each exhalation, you are contracting it back towards your spine. And here you are releasing the stale air. You're getting all the stale air out. You're releasing that carbon dioxide. We inhale oxygen and we release carbon dioxide. Plants take in the carbon dioxide and give us oxygen. So we have a change going on. Inhale the breath and exhale the breath. And return to your normal breathing, your normal rhythm. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. as you go about your day, try to, whatever motion you're doing or going through, whatever action, incorporate the breath. Either you are making a move on an inhalation or you're making a move on an exhalation. This is kind of help you get your rhythm and help you utilize your breath in the different tasks that you take on. Don't take in more than you can handle. Allow it to build. And just move. Inhale and exhale. And relax. Later on, we'll go on with concentration, relaxation, energy moving through the breath, how to diagnose different parts of your pain or whatever. Your breath will allow you to denote that, as well as build your concentration. Your concentration will allow you to really detect where the discomfort is going on, which will give you a clue to how you handle it, physically or emotionally.
Okay.
I say
thank you so much. Thank you to every one of you for taking the time out of your day your evening to be here and to give us all of this great information. And I hope that those of you who have stuck with us all along will, take this information and meditate on whether or not you're supposed to be a part of it. And, because it's a commitment. It's a commitment. So you don't want to start something you can't finish. So again, thank you.
You got the links in they sent to you, Dr. G.
I put the link for the Clan Mother's application, which was sent to me in the description of the show. So if you go back to the description, which would be either on YouTube or Facebook, you should see the link.
And then the link to Legacy as well.
Well, the email address is there.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Thank you, everyone. Or is it?
Look.
Aloha.
Our hearts and minds.
Yes.
Right. Love and light. Thank you for having us.
Thank you for being here. Thank you.
And I thank everybody that came on to speak. I thank all of you all for coming tonight.
And all of you in the green room back there. Thank you for sticking it out.
Yes.
All right.
Love and light.
Love and light, everyone.
Love and light.
Love and light.
Really? Oh shit.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, that's me.
Really? Oh shit.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's me.
Really? Oh shit.
Yeah, that's me.
Really? Oh, shitty.
Yeah, that's me.
The cheeks. Really? Oh, shitty.
Yeah, that's me.
The cheeks. Really? Oh, shitty.
Yeah, that's me.